Good evening, guys. Welcome to a Welsh's Waffle. I'm doing a bit of a update on my what was going to be my trip to North Carolina, etc. I'm visiting friends. Let's first talk about a cigar tonight. This is the Joya De Nicaragua Rosalones Reserva. It's the 650, which is a 6-inch long by 50 gauge toro. They do a 550, which is the robusto. I don't know if they do any other sizes. I've had this cigar a while. I'll just give you the show you the label. Get my head out the way. I'm using my old phone, which is not quite focusing, but as you know, I've locked myself out my Samsung. So yeah, I'm on an old Huawei phone here, which is all the glass is broken on the back. So I've got to get it sorted. I'll get that sorted this week, and I'll get my other phone unlocked. So what I decided to do, rather than lose all my data and everything on it, I'm going to get a new SIM card from a different supplier, and then I'll get a one of these unlock codes from the web, and I'll try that, because that should work without deleting all the data on it. Yeah, so many codes for everything, passcodes, passwords, everything, isn't it? World is crazy. So it's a Nicaraguan puro rolled in Esteli. It's got the Habano Criollo Colorado wrapper, so a nice, looks a little bit lighter on the video, but it looks like in between a milk chocolate and a dark chocolate sort of colour of the wrapper. It's got a pretty domed cap on this, so I was going to go with a, if it had been a toro, I was going to go with a double V or possibly a crown cut, but with this, which is like 3 cuts, but I think with this one I might just go with a straight cut. I am going to get myself a punch cutter, because I've not tried a punch cut yet on a cigar. I'm looking a bit rough, I do apologise, guys. So let's give this a cut in the light. It's supposed to be medium bodied, with notes of wood and spice. I've had a look online, had a look at some of the reviews. One at cigars at cigars.co.uk was first one, and it was actually got a 1 star, and yeah, must have had a bad one, because apparently the guy threw it away. Yeah, they're around £21–22 UK price. So what's that, about $29 now? The pound seems to be doing well against the dollar. So it's about $29. Shall I go V-cut or shall I go straight? I'm going to go straight. Like I said, it's a bit of a, just take the bit of the cap off. As you can see, literally just skim the cap there. So that's the cut. Yeah. The guy on the review said that the jaw was actually absolutely crap. It has got some firmness on the jaw, so it should be okay. Let's give it a go. Let's find my vertigo. So I'll use this little vertigo lighter, which is a 3 jet. I do have my bigger jet. I've got 2 jets here. This is one of my other ones I used. This is another another vertigo, and then I got my big one, which is up here, hiding up here, which is the big bugger. Woohoo! which actually, I'm actually give. No, I'll use the vertigo, as said. So yeah, me so-called trip to America, because I wanted to go to the pipe show as well, end of the month, is actually on hold. So I'm gonna miss the pipe show. I've got this bloody excuse, sorry guys. A bit of a giraffe coming in, so I'm just gonna. So I'm gonna miss the pipe show, unfortunately, but there will be others. Not the end of the world, but the people I wanted to meet up with. Let's put it on hold because, as they say, fail to plan, plan to fail. And yeah, it was a bit of a rush thing for me because I wanted to go to the show, but I didn't plan. I didn't plan properly, so this is the result. Yeah, totally my fault, my issues, and I have got other things in the pipeline which I can't discuss at the moment. If you're just giving us a rather than keep the torch on it, well, it's going to blow the foot from where there's any unlit areas on a foot even. Blowing on it should help it rather than just keep the torch on it and then you're burning the foot instead of toasting it. Just touch that up a little bit there. There we go. First couple of puffs. Not bad. Yeah, so unfortunately everything is off at the moment. I know Johnny sent me a message and he was a little bit disappointed because he was looking forward to meeting me. I'm disappointed in myself for not planning properly, so I do apologise guys, honestly. But hopefully we will resolve that soon. Just going to touch up the edge of the cigar, which I sometimes like to do. I'll just roll it, just so we've got hopefully get a nice even burn. But you should get an even burn if you light it up properly in the first place, but sometimes I like to go down the edge of the foot and give it a touch up. Yeah, well, that's all there. Yeah, so it's this, like I said, it's a 6x50. I think they're all, and I think they, with this cigar, they're all 50 gauge cigars. But don't quote me on that. Like I said, it's not one. I've had it in my tupper doors for a while. Oops. Sorry. So I just thought I'll give it a go. It's just going to 9:10 in the evening here. Tuesday. I hope you all had a good Easter. And your family, friends and whatever. And if you are big on celebrations, I hope they all went well off you. Good to see Simon back now after his Jewish festivities I should say. Festivities. And carry on with him making his Millennium pipes. I think he's on number 11. And if you're interested, guys, if you haven't seen it, I think number 11, which is as you know, it's a limited edition for the Millennium, because he's reaching his 1,000 pipes he's made. Go and check it out. Go and check his channel out. Go and send him an email, LCS Briars. There's LCS Briars is a website, and you should be able to contact him there or via email, whatever, if you've got his address already. And grab yourself a cracking pipe. You know, double band. You've seen them, guys. Double silver band, especially engraved. There's 4 engravings on it, so you got the pipe number, which is like 1000 to 1011. I think he's doing 13 altogether now. And then you got the LCS Briars, you got the London Made, and I can't remember the 4th one. I don't know what he's got. Well, he's actually got Millennium Edition or whatever it is on the pipe, but you get my drift. Nice looking pipes, nice shape to them. He's had a couple of them made and had some slight differences due to the commissions. You know, some have asked for slightly different shape, or a longer stem or a shorter stem, with that salmon and black stem he uses. Got Jim Corbett doing some nice adoptions. If anybody's interested, go and check out Jim. Got some cracking pipes available. I'm hoping to well, I've put aside a meerschaum of Jim's, so that'll be heading across the pond. Lovely meerschaum in a skull. I think it's got a hood on it, like a Grim Reaper. I think it is actually. I don't know, it's called Grim Reaper. So, like I said, I've been promising myself a meerschaum for a while. So, really good price, you know. I mean, you can't buy them for that sort of money, you know. So Jim's doing. He's not being greedy. He's not being, you know, not out to make money on these pipes. And if anyone's seen any of his pipes, you know, they're really good prices. You know, it's obviously, I think he's charging £10 for shipping. Your friend Onion's gonna ship it over to me, because I was gonna, obviously when I was gonna go down there and meet up with him, he was gonna give it me then, but obviously because the plans have changed, unfortunately. And then Jim will Onion's gonna forward it on to me. But I'm going to wait till he's finished, because might be something else I like. I'm showing a nice billiard today with a bamboo stem on it, but he wasn't sure where it was from. It had a anchor and a cross on it. Now I don't know whether the anchor's sort of on top of the cross or vice versa, you know, so they're joined up. He didn't quite say, but I thought it might have been a Silham's pipe. I'm not sure. So if any of you guys know that brand, maybe give Jim a shout, or put a comment on his video. I think it's what's it called? It's adoptions number 6 video. Enjoying his Crack That Crap Open series, which has got off to a good start. I think he's doing the Appalachian Trail versions. I think there's 5 in the series, so he's doing that currently. I forgot about the stovepipe version, but I don't know. Can you still get hold of them? I know there's a few available, but I've not seen the stovepipe. And I'm not seeing the oh, what the hell's the other one? I know you got the bluegrass and something string, is it, or something, or swins or something. I can't remember the bloody name of it now, but you'll know it when you see it on there, guys. You know, it's I mean, there's 2. Also, you got the bluegrass and Blue Ridge or whatever it is, and the White Lightning is the other one. The other 2, I don't know whether you can still get them. So I think he's been lucky if he has been managed to grab them. It's nice to get. I think it's nice to get a series if you're able to. You know, if the tobaccos, obviously if the tobaccos suit you. I mean, I think just to have them. You know, it's only 5, so I think it'd be nice to have in your cellar, just for the sake. You know, I'd have it just for the sake of having it. I'm a series. As you know, the Cornell and Deal. enjoying Piper Day's dog yard chats. Spice starting to come through on this now. As I said before, my notes, spices and woody, definitely. Not overpowered in spices at the moment. I don't know whether there's a little bit of pepper in there I can taste, because I'm not a big pepper fan. I can't distinct whether it's a white or black pepper. So the guy who done the review on cigars must have had a very rare bad one, because, you know, of all the cigars I've brought, especially the New World cigars, hand on heart, I can honestly say I've not had a bad one. I might have had one that hasn't suited my taste profiles, but I've not had to come to a stage where I threw one away. You know, $20–30 now it's a lot of money, isn't it? Especially the price of tobacco and cigars and whatever. It's a drop in the ocean to some people, obviously, but not, you know, not a lot of us can afford to give away or throw away 20 or 30 quid. And I used to say, I was talking about that. I was like watching Simon earlier. He was talking about his son, how he's gifted him a cigar for his birthday, because he wanted to buy I think he wanted to buy a pizza or something for the family, and Simon sort of had a little chat with him. You know, his son Rafi, was he still in school, and his dad sort of told him, you know, as you do, how to look after your money basically, and don't waste it. Well, I've got a funny feeling though with a cigar, if I don't puff on it, it's going to go out. It's burning very well though. Got a slight, you know, I topped it up, you know, I went down the edge, like when I done the light up, you can see it's slightly, I don't know, it's where, because I got the wind coming through, and I might have to touch it up later on. I think this is it's going to be an hour smoke, I think this. I was in work last night, no work tonight again. I don't think I'll be until Saturday or Sunday again. Like I said, I'm going to give it another month, and then if it doesn't pick up. Watching that video Simon's just done about that Seiko clock that's been sent him, world clock, which he talked about a few months back. Like you were saying in the video, talked about a few months back. It looks a tidy clock. That little, I like the little airplane on the second hand, and then you got the dials. I don't know whether the dial's movable, no, because it's a world clock, or is it you just read it as whatever time it is at home, and it's the same time whatever country is. It's, say, like if it's like midday, and we got whatever country it is at midday, is at the same time there. I'm presuming that's the way it works. I don't know whether it's adjustable, because like an AM and PM on the dial there. I think it's like a black for PM, and obviously a white side for morning, afternoon. Looks a real nice clock, I must admit. I never heard of him until he mentioned it on his videos. As for, it might get stronger. The cigar might get stronger the more I smoke it. But at the moment, I think it's more of a even though they got a little bit of a spicing, on the tongue, it's not overpowering. I'd say this is a medium, not a medium, a mild smoke. Started off mild. It might get a little bit stronger into a medium profile a bit as I smoke down the cigar, and as you know, I just smoke down the 210 to get a little bit stronger. I got a cut or something on my nose. No, there might be a shadow. I thought I had a bit of dirt there on my nose. I think it's a shadow. But yeah, I was looking forward to that trip. I really was. Especially this at the show. I was hoping to grab some nice tobaccos and some of the unicorn blends. That's I said. There was a guy there I wanted to bump into, which was doing some brilliant deals last year on, I think, on Meerschaums. Excuse me. I think a lot of them were about $150. Started at $150, let's say. I was watching some of the videos that had been put out last year. Excuse me. Wind. I apologise. And yeah, I just love. I'm looking forward to watching this year's videos. It'd be nice to see Raphael. Hope you're doing well, Raphael. Continue doing some videos. Because I certainly look forward to your videos, because they were really informed videos, and you've done 3 or 4 videos of the whole weekend. And yeah, I'd like to see it again, Raphael. I do like your content. And be if you're up to it. I don't know. I don't think you've done a video since the passing of Enid, and God rest his soul. And yeah, I hope you're back with us soon, my friend. Certainly miss you. The ash is stacking up nicely, as you can see. It looks almost white, but it's, I'd say, yeah, white, rather than a very light grey. Stacking nicely. It looks pretty compact, so I'm hoping it won't ash itself, because my ashtray's that side of me and I'm left-handed, so I have to go in my lap, or it's going to go on the floor. I can't wait to end of the month when I get these front two sorted. Now, I've never been one, I can see you, I've never been one for these whitening toothpaste and stuff like that. But I'm thinking with these 2 new ones I'm going to have in the front here, I might have to get a toothpaste. I think there's a new toothpaste on the market, and I can't remember what it's called. I think it's either advertised on the old face cloth there. It's about 13 quid a tube. I was thinking of trying it because it's supposed to be really good stuff. And yeah, it's a lot of money for toothpaste, but what isn't these days, if it works, it's bound to be expensive, isn't it? So I might give it a try just to whiten up the rest of my teeth a little bit. And what we in now? We're in April, coming towards the end of April, aren't we? So May around the corner. Hopefully some better weather. Oh, some nasty accidents over the Easter weekend, wasn't there? I saw what there was one on yesterday actually when I was in work. I was on the it's not an interstate road. Well, yes, it was actually. It's A41, which joins the M53, I believe, and it's in Ellesmere Port by an oil terminal it's called Eastern Oil Terminal, and I was going to do a pickup, which I got stuck in the traffic for quite a while, and I ended up being late on my pickup. So I managed to turn off somewhere where I wouldn't have thought I'd be able to turn off, and then it took me down the back road to put a little bit more extra time on me. But it was because I've been stuck in this traffic for well over an hour because of the accident. And as I was moving closer, it was on a bend, and I could see the blue lights, the police and fire engines and stuff. So it was just like And then it was like stop start, you know, and it was because people were turning off, then people would budge up a little bit, and cut more, turn off, then you'd have cars on what we call the hard shoulder, which is like for emergency access. They would all bombing it down. I thought, where the hell are they going? Because it's supposed to be says because on the signpost it's saying Vauxhall. It's for the Vauxhall car plant. So I thought, well, can you go down that way? So I eventually shot down there myself. So they've got to be going somewhere. Especially, yeah, it was late at night. It was about 11:30, you know, 11:30 last night, and then it was yeah, we managed to find a way down. It got me sat nav rerouted me. I've just put in alternative route to what it planned, and it got me down. It did take, like I said, it took me down the back roads, but it got me there. That was the main thing. And then obviously, because I knew coming back I have to come the same way, so I rerouted me sat nav so it avoided that area, because you can pick out on your sat nav which or part of the route to avoid. Yeah, so that was helpful going back. So it was a good night. It was a good night last night. As you can see, not a smoke output on the cigar. Oh. But I had a few pipes today. I've actually been smoking the some of my Country Squire blends, my aromatics. Over the weekend I was smoking my codger blends. It was weird because I was sorting them out. Like I said, I was in previous videos on trying to figure out which one I like the best, and half and half come out on top until I put it in a different pipe, and then it was like, it tastes different. As you guys know, you've been there, you've done that yourself. And then it was like, that tastes a little bit like another codger blend. So, but I do like the smell. I do like the smell, the nose of the half and half. I mean, I got 2 tubs of Morg's favourite tobacco, the Prince Albert. But is it still your favourite Morg? Because they've changed the recipe, I believe, the blend. So I don't know. A lot of people saying it's not like it used to be. They've changed something in it. I mean, they've got Velvet, the Granger, half and half. Not usual. Captain Black. I've got a few blends in here. I've got some Country Squire Sweet Burley. I've got some what City Cigar aromatics in here. Got me McBaron vanilla roll cake. Got some St. Bruno. There's me Joya De Granger I've got. There's something else under there. That's from the, that's pecan pancake. Country Squire. I've got Bill's blend. Got a few more down here. That should be the codgers. Yeah, it's the White Rose, Country Squire. I've got Sir Walter Raleigh, me half and half. My half and half is from 2021, so I don't know whether the age on that has made a little bit of a difference. Me Tom Bigby, Country Squire. I've got my Cobblestone, which I was smoking the other day, the walnut and maple, real nice. Really like that. And one of my old favourites, Eileen's Dream. As you know, which I smoke in one pipe, the big smoke pipe, which is my Architect. Have I taken that in? I think I've taken that one in actually. But again, my pipes are all, I took them all in about 3 or 4 days ago, and again I've got a collection of bloody pipes. I keep bringing them here, leaving them in here. Yeah guys, oh right, we're up to 29 minutes already. Jeez. Right, I'm going to finish, that's half an hour, and look, I've only got that far down on the cigar. So on this rate, so that's going to be an hour. It could be a 2-hour cigar. It's supposed to be a 50 to 60 minute smoke, this, I hope, but I don't rush it, you know. I am going to ash the cigar because I think it's going to, in case it did ash itself, a nice big chunk of ash there. That'll do for polishing me. I've got to see, put my cigar ash in this little tray here. I think it's a McBaron one, actually. One where I had the Virginia. And that's good for rubbing on your silver parts of your pipe, guys. Polishes them up lovely. Right, guys, I wish you all well. I'll cut it here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you if you stayed this long. As you know, I do most of my videos at about the half-hour mark. I know a lot of people don't like that, it's too long, but a lot of people do like it as well. So I wish you a very good week. Enjoy the rest of your week. Keep safe, keep well, and enjoy your smokes. Till the next time, take care everybody.